Hey ladies, I'm going to show you how to use our pigments. They are gorgeous and there's many colors of them. I also want to show you the importance of our primer to put on before you use our pigments. This is the old design of our primer Glorious. I have the new one on its way. But same product inside. You just need such a teeny tiny amount per eyelid, about half of a pea size. I don't know if you can see that, but teeny tiny. So I'm going to apply it to my lid. Not to the lash, just on the eyelid. And I picked out the colors Dignified and Curious. I already have it applied to this eye without the primer. It looks pretty, but I'm gonna show you with our primer how it makes these pigment colors pop. It also keeps the pigments in place all day long without any creasing. When you apply our pigments, you actually want to apply them with a wet brush. If you can see, these are a loose eyeshadow, and if you apply it with just a regular dry brush, it's gonna fall. You're gonna see it's kind of messy. So let me show you the better way. So you get your brush wet, get it pretty saturated, but you don't want it dripping. I'm gonna dry it on a napkin just a little bit. And I just dip it to the top of the pigment color. And let me show you. And I need to apply a little bit more to my brush. Okay. Already you can see what doing it over the primer and with a wet brush can do. Look at that. And we're not even done. Okay, so I'm going to use my liner brush. This is a liner and shader brush, Younique's brush. So again, I'm gonna wet the brush. We don't want it dripping. Put it on the napkin and just tap it in the pigment. Get a good line, and I'm gonna look in the mirror for this one. Line my eye with it. And now I'm going to use the color Curious just over my inner eye. So it's nice, good and damp, but not dripping. And kind of opens your eye if you use this color on the inside. I know I'm making silly faces. See? And I kind of go up to my brow with it. So there you have it. Let me go ahead and fill that in on the outside of my eye with that Dignified, just a little bit more. Okay, ladies, seriously, without primer, without a damp brush, with primer, with a damp brush. So let's finish that eye for you. Okay, ladies, so let's do this again with primer and wet brushes, and with no primer and with a dry brush. So pretty amazing difference there, I would say. Let me know if you have any questions. We have lots of colors, so just check out the link below.